This is your Wall Street wake-up call. Deutsche Bank shares plunging after the Justice Department asked the bank to pay $14 billion in fines for probes stemming back to the financial crisis. Let's go straight to Frankfurt, Germany, where we find Jochen Stanzl, chief market analyst at CMC Markets. And Jochen, $14 billion, let's be clear, Deutsche Bank saying it doesn't expect to pay anywhere near this amount. But realistically, how much lower can the bank negotiate this down?
Oh, that was a good question to ask me. In the end, it is a long process that has just begun right now. The markets are reacting very negatively to that news. The Deutsche Bank stocks are plunging. They did not make new all-time highs. They are some 10 to 15% lower than the actual price. So, well, there's some retracement of the bottoming process that the Deutsche Bank stock is in. So, in the past weeks, there has been an up and down and a bottom that has built in Deutsche Bank stocks. Also, because of talks that there will be or might be a merger together with Commerzbank, the second largest bank in Germany. Although that has not been affirmed, that is the big story. There's no new all-time high. Markets try to value how much damage can be done there.
And do we know, though, what the fines are related to? It's related to mortgages, but are there any other details that you're aware of?
It's actually the prime topic is about that is that the Deutsche Bank has helped to have has done some mortgage deals actually that has helped to bring down the mortgage sector and has led to the financial crisis. That will be a long story and a long negotiation to come.
Now, Deutsche Bank, I believe, has $6 billion set aside for these types of fines. But obviously, we're talking about a fine that's much larger than that. So if Deutsche Bank isn't able to get a fine below $6 billion, what does that mean?
Xavier, I must tell you, I'm not an expert for that. Sorry, I can't answer that question.
Okay, but obviously this is a concern for shareholders. I mean, if you are a Deutsche Bank shareholder, what do you do?
Yeah, you're having a hard time in the past months, of course. If you look at the Deutsche Bank shares, they have been plunging. Actually, it's not only the Deutsche Bank, it's Commerzbank and it's UniCredit in Italy. There will be an Italy referendum coming in autumn, which is actually also caused by the weakness in the banking sector. So banks and banking weakness is something that has spread over the whole Eurozone. And that is something, a macro theme that is actually holding back the DAX as well. If you look at the DAX, it's just underperforming Wall Street. And one of the main reasons why the DAX is underperforming Wall Street is that the banks have that problem and that investors do not want to be in the Eurozone and do not want to be invested long-term in the Eurozone because of those banking problems. There's a big risk that there will be problems coming.
All right, Jochen Stanzl, a market analyst with CMC Markets in Frankfurt. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm Scott Gamm, and you're watching The Street.